I beat you just like everybody else who comes into my life. Get it? I beat people?
Sorry,
Anyway.
I apologize.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Sam is doing her interview now.
Greg, is there something you want to share with the class?
Here's my question. Why is Sam trying to help haters?
I don't know.
Wait, who's a hater?
Isn't that weird that Sam's like literally helping haters?
How is she helping them?
That's a bit suspicious.
Well, doing an interview with haters, I mean, obviously Lainey was right to be uncomfortable around Sam.
Wait, what?
I think she's just, I don't know, what is she interviewing?
You have to be.
I assumed it was a job interview when they said interview. I didn't assume it was with haters.
No. Ever since Sam was here, she's been interviewing with haters, and it's just like, what is wrong with you? Like,
I don't think she's been
interviewing. Critic is non-binary.
She's probably like petty to the point where she wants to expose how you treated her or something.
No. Here's the thing.
To say mean things about him.
Here's the thing. Sam has nothing but nice things to say about me, but has a bunch of crap to say about Lainey, and that's the problem.
Oh, jealousy, maybe?
She hasn't said anything mean about Lainey.
Yeah, she has. She was saying that she was literally.
No, she said that Lainey thought that she was uncomfortable with her there, which is true. I thought.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even remotely saying something negative, like someone's uncomfortable with you being there or whatever, that is not helping Lainey whatsoever. Like anything.
But it's just her. It's her being honest.
This is. Hold on. This is how haters work. It's not the good things you say about someone. It's Erlen. the one bad thing that you say that they can
How
use
much
against
extra
you.
556 do you have?
So literally when she was here, we were like,
16.
okay, so Sam retweeted somebody that said Greg is a literal pedophile.
Thank
like
you.
they literally said that, and she retweeted them. She thought it was a joke, which is fine. But she literally retweeted this, and we were just looking at her going, why would you retweet something like that? And she's like, oh, I just thought it was a joke. But then she goes and has interviews with hate blogs or haters, and it's just like, dude.
But I thought you said she told us that you said that she could say anything as long as it was on.
As long as it was what?
Honest.
As long as it was honest.
When was this?
It was on when she was streaming.
Here's
They asked her if
Here's
you
the thing.
were
Here's the
okay
thing.
with it.
Yes. I said that she could say, like most anything she wants, but I also thought that she would have common sense to not go and try and help out haters with like every little detail of whatever.
But I don't get how she's helping them.
I mean, Greg, you kind of
why,
do the same thing.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Yes, but she's like, what? Okay, so you brought someone in your life, right? Why is that person now a glass window into your personal life? That's
she didn't. She was refusing.
It's really not her place.
No, but she was.
You gave her like free room and board.
What she's to talk about personal things when she was there, and she's
what
still
she's talking about is she's talking about things that aren't necessarily exclusive to her. She's bringing us into things that we didn't really actually want to bring.
But did you watch her streams? Because she was only like respectful.
Yeah. I'm sure she's super nice about it. But here's the problem. You don't go and do interviews with hate blogs unless you're all about the attention and this is all about ego and all that stuff. Like, why else?
What are you talking about? How is it about ego when she made a campaign because she's struggling, so people are nervous about how she's doing, and that's why she's answering.
Yes, but why is she doing an interview about Lainey and Greg?
She's not doing an interview about Lainey. She's talking about herself.
Greg, all these questions were asked of her on her Twitch stream, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She didn't go out and say, I'm going to do an interview, ask me these questions. They were
then why is everybody calling it an interview and not just a Twitch stream with questions?
It was car. Yep.
The only time she talked about you guys was when all these people were flooding her Twitch stream with questions, and even still, she was only nice.
Yeah, well, it sure does.
I have no idea where they're going.
There's more. There's two guys at Southwest on the Southwest. Shoot.
I don't see him.
I'm dead.
Oh, no.
I'm almost dead. Can someone come by the truck and heal me?
Trying.
I have to go take my insulin. BRB.
It was touted as an interview. Well, if it's not an interview, then whatever. It's just I don't get why someone would actually go and have an interview like it's some kind of Martha Stewart moment.
Oh fuck.
Because people are worried about her. I'm worried about
that.
She's having a hard time.
Erlen, come get me.
I'm trying to.
Right around here.
Fuck.
No, I'm right here.
Or they're just trying to get information or something.
And you guys, there's a difference
There's,
between there's a
stuff.
difference between inviting someone over to your house and housing them for free and feeding them for free, and then them like straight up trying to like literally helping out haters by
Cover
giving
me, I
them
gotta heal.
information.
That's rude.
And
But she wasn't
there's a
trying to
difference.
help
There's a
them.
difference between dude. Okay, let me finish my statement. There's a difference between that and then you breaking up with someone. Someone talking crap about you, so you have to respond to the crap they talked about you. There's a huge difference.
I think she's just trying to set the record straight. She's not talking bad about you.
He's down.
Yeah, wow.
So, Greg, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So, if they just had made a video, very polite, completely respectful,
who's they?
and
Who's they?
I'm down.
Sam?
He's over here to the right.
Sam, yeah.
Hey.
And if Sam
He's over
made a
that way.
video, all completely respectful, not necessarily addressing anyone, but kind of just
Gotta
like
kill
a
him quick. I'm
legitimately
down. I'm
concerned
bleeding out
video,
fast, fam.
setting the record straight, being 100% honest, and like wasn't being malicious at all, but was just 100% honest.
I think.
Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I don't have a problem
2
with
kills.
that. My concern was that someone was making a huge spectacle of just shit that didn't even need to be talked about. Like, for instance, stuff would come up that kind of pissed me off because nobody needed to know it, and that was like, I wish you could think of an example. There was something that someone brought up that was like basically it says like, what did they eat for breakfast this morning? And they would say Cheerios and whatever. It's like, why the fuck are you telling people what we ate for breakfast? Like, that's
But
the
why
kind
do you care? Why is that a
because
problem?
it's annoying to know that you're being reported at every second of the day for every little thing. That's annoying.
But Greg, you show us your food on your Instagram.
That's
Why
not
is that?
that's not the point. That's not
That's
not the
Greg
point.
willingly putting
yes,
his food out there compared to
if she
somebody
tells-
else
if she
telling
tells- yeah.
somebody.
Wait,
what
are
he-
you actually offended by her saying that you had Cheerios for breakfast?
If she, oh my God, you just don't get it. Okay, so if
Yeah.
you're
Why are you mad?
if you are reporting your own life to people, that's fine. If you are reporting something like you break up with someone and they talk shit about you and you're clearing the record, that's fine that you're telling your side of the story. But if someone is just literally a spy in your life, telling every little detail of your life to people, and you don't have any bad blood with them or anything, they're just literally like, oh, well, I wonder if this is going to wind up on Twitch. You don't know, because every single little thing that they
to say so many
winds
things.
up
Like
there.
she didn't say mean things about you guys. The only time
Okay.
she said anything like mean
Well,
was when she
let
thought
me-
she was being accused of lying
This
or
is great.
stealing.
This is great. But Sam came over here as a camera person, not as a person who's going to tell everybody what kind of fucking cereal I had for breakfast. You
I know, but she said
Yeah.
that you told her
So-
that she could talk about anything that was honest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, but it's like
you are
okay,
so
there's, like-
missing the point. The point is
Greg.
that that wasn't me saying, "Hey, go talk about what I ate for breakfast." It was like, "Hey, if somebody asks how you're feeling, say how you're feeling," or say if someone says a video is coming up, talk about that. Don't talk about like literally every aspect of everything that happens behind the scenes because it's a lot
if there's a question about you, be honest, right?
it's like how does Greg wipe when he goes to the bathroom? It's just like things people don't need to know. I mean, I already told people
not
because it was my
weird.
choice, but
So there's an expected amount of privacy, right? Like it would be like if Sam Witten just was constantly following around Greg 24/7 with a camera and then just uploading it.
exactly.
right?
I don't
did you watch this?
want a reality show. I don't want cameras around me all the time. And with Sam around, it felt like there was a camera on me at all times, just waiting
And
to
that,
say shit.
dude, that's fair. But I'm just saying, like, if you watched her streams, she
I-
didn't. She wasn't being like malicious at all, and she didn't even share
That's
that much about you
not
guys.
the point.
Greg, would you say that you're not mad at Sam? You're just mad at the situation.
I'm mad
If you can agree with that, I think that'll clear it up.
I'm mad that I brought someone here on my dime, gave them free room and board, and then they turned into a window into every aspect of my life. A bunch of stuff that didn't need to be told, that was totally harmless or whatever, was suddenly
Ready up,
told.
guys.
It was literally like this person came here as because literally she was primarily talking to people who hate me. It's not like it was just people who love me. You know, she was primarily talking to people who hate me. And she's like, hey, people who hate him, he did this, this, and this today. And it's like, what the fuck? Stop. You know, why are you telling all these people, primarily a hateful audience, why are you telling them every aspect of my life? It's really annoying.
No idea.
This is
So-
and if you don't understand that, then I think that you have a different set of life standards than I do. But personally, when I turn off the camera, I don't want the camera to keep rolling. Okay? If I want to talk about this part of my life, I'll talk about a part of my life. Talk about your own life. You know, I'm not telling you guys, you know, different details of Sam's life when she was here. You know, because why would I?
Right. Yeah.
I'm just telling. I'm
Like,
talking about the
It's
stuff
no
that
one's business.
I'm talking about the stuff that directly involves me. I'm not telling you what shampoo Sam used while she was here. You know,
Right.
That's
So-
totally fair, but I just wish you told her not to talk about you.
dude. We would tell her something, and then you know she wouldn't get it. So you can't
Like,
have a person.
and there's
you
like
have-
certain
you can't-
privacy levels expected.
Yeah, and it's just so annoying when somebody's they're not cleaning up after themselves when they're here. They're not doing anything helpful here other than helping me with camera work, which I don't even need for sure. Like I did camera work with them and I did the acting thing, but I think people enjoy my stuff a lot when I do multiple characters on camera and when I do all the stuff myself anyway. So at that point it was like, well, you're a window to the outside world and you're outing us for how we eat Cheerios in the morning. So what is the point? You know, it's all on our dime, and you're not really. You've become like both Lainey and I started to feel like we had a hater in our house because she was literally the #1 asset of haters. And we're just like, what the fuck? We don't. What's the point? So, yeah, it just. Yeah. I mean, and let's be clear. She retweeted an image calling me a child molester, like a literal child molester. And we were looking at that, and she's looking at me, and she's going, "I don't get it. What's wrong with it?" I'm like, how do you not? What? You know, why? How do you not know this is wrong? Like, you're in my house. I'm paying your bills, and you're retweeting something implying that I'm a child molester. Like, oh my God. So, yeah.
She basically threw you under the bus, like in your own house.
Don't be a dumbass.
But not throwing under the bus because it's like slander, basically.
She got a free ride. She got free meals. She got all this promotion of her Twitch, and she got all this promotion of her art, etc. And then she started just being the best buddy of haters. And that was just annoying. So
So if she was just started being 100% honest only about things that pertain to her, then you would be fine.
What? Yeah,
Not just,
I don't care. She could talk about her life all she wants. Just don't tell people what I eat for breakfast. You know, like don't talk about the stuff that isn't relevant. And you know, like I don't know, man. Like
talk about.
I just assumed she would have common sense to not tell people like literally be the National Enquirer of the household.
Right.
But
yeah.
that's what she became.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And to the people spamming hypocrite, you're not changing anything. I don't understand why you're even doing that. Like, there's totally different context here. You guys have to understand context.
And Greg also said that if it was setting the record straight, that would be fine, which is what Greg usually does. That they're all talking hypocrite about.
Well, no,
I'm just saying now, Sam is just setting the record straight. She's not dragging.
That's
anyone.
Fine that she sets the record straight.
Jesus
The record should be straight. That's fine.
Okay, but you just asked why she was giving an interview. So I'm just saying that's why.
What? Yeah. I'm confused about how the record isn't straight right now. I thought everybody knew.
They don't because everyone's refusing to talk about Sam. Sam needs to give an interview.
Well,
Jesus.
But Sam already gave an interview. How many more interviews does she need?
When did she give an interview?
The one she already gave allegedly on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, that wasn't an interview, but yeah.
It was mainly people asking questions and her answering.
Yeah. So.
All right.
But she's like a free woman now. She's
my question is I thought that we already had this story covered. Like, what more is there?
No, people are worried about her home life right now. It's not just about Greg. It's about her home life.
Then why did we imply it was just about Lainey and myself?
We didn't. I just said Sam was giving an interview right now.
Yes, on what? And to who?
On her life, to some sort of news site.
Then why do I need to know this?
Because we all like Sam.
If it has nothing to do with me, then why aren't you listening to her interview?
I am.
None of you are anywhere near.
How can you listen to both at the same time? This is a very active conversation.
Because I'm a woman who's good at multitasking. I don't know.
What does your gender have to do with it? Are you saying
she has a very particular set of skills?
Yes, a very particular
that skill involves listening to Greg and Sam at the same time.
Yep, here's the problem. There's zero communication between all four of us.
I was ranting.
Yeah.
I was silently following you.
I was trying to be following you. Hasta la vista, baby. I would like to clarify that I did talk to Lainey, and Lainey said that they never said anything about what was it? The Sam being kicked out having nothing to do with them. Apparently that was a miscommunication. Because I was like, I said that Lainey like emotionally reacted or something, and that may have been like they were responding to how they felt and not how things were. But apparently, no. Lainey says that they never said that. So. Well,
she just on the blog they just had her saying that she didn't kick anyone out.
Yeah, it was a collective thing, dude. It was like Lainey came to me talking about being uncomfortable. I agreed, and we said you got to go.
Well, yeah, Sam was staying with you for like a while.
Well,
Oh.
I feel like ugh, I don't know. Here's the thing.
I mean, it's your house. You have every right to say when someone can stay or when they can go.
Oh, now they're saying LOL Greg triggered. No, I was saying you guys were triggered. Now you're trying to reverse it on me. Just literally like stuff like what was it? I think whatchamacallit? Was it ever exposed was it ever exposed the hugging from behind thing?
What?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think you
What are you
mentioned
talking
something like
about?
that.
Well, Lainey and Sam had a conversation, and the conversation concluded that Lainey was uncomfortable because Sam at one point hugged me and said, "I miss you," from behind, and I
What?
yeah, I wasn't really into being hugged from behind and her saying "I miss you" because I was just like I was still weirded out from the day before where she had done something like something involving haters or something, and we were uncomfortable around her about that or something like that. I don't know. But she hugged me from behind and said, "I miss you," and then I told Lainey, and Lainey was like, "What?" So yeah, and some other stuff happens involving Sam doing stuff that was uncomfortable. So
Okay.
yeah, so like it was just stuff like that, and it was like I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of like
It would've-
a thing
it would-
that
let
like
me-
if
let me-
friends
let-
were doing, it would be like a lot later.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
friendship.
Let me just say, like, part of the reason that I was uncomfortable is because I clearly see at that point, like, it took a while, but at that point, I realized that Lainey definitely was not interested in Sam on any level in that way, and so Sam doing anything towards me was like Sam doing something towards a monogamous person because I couldn't possibly be in a relationship with her ever because it wasn't a poly potential. So, with that being said, like, her doing that was like really awkward. And
Right, yeah.
and like she
calm down.
knew that there was no chance of any poly relationship or anything like that. Like she was just to be my cameraman, but she would keep doing stuff like that, and it felt uncomfortable. Like she also I don't know, man.
I guess she had like a crush on you or something.
Well, here's the thing. I would say I just don't. I'm not feeling solid about. I feel like I'm in a position where the other party could say literally anything, and anyone would believe almost anything they say. So I'm kind of terrified of, disclosing more of the story, just because I'm afraid that, the other party will say, I fucked a balloon in front of them or something. I don't know. Like that's a fucking a balloon. I don't even know what that means. I'm just using it as an example.
I don't know.
Like they'll say.
Well, she said on stream it was only platonic.
They'll
Just for the
say,
record.
yeah. I think it was totally platonic.
I think it was like other people that thought.
But
it was
I think there were a couple of moments that I don't appreciate, and that's kind of part of why this is all the way it is. So, like I don't appreciate it. Lainey doesn't appreciate it. And it was really like the most of me not appreciating it was around the time when I realized that Lainey was like, completely not interested in this person, and so I started to be like, well, because like you guys know how when I was in a poly relationship, I cuddled someone and I gave them a full back massage because we were in a poly relationship, and that's because we were poly, because I felt like that was a a poly aspect or whatever, is cuddling with someone or giving them a back or a full body massage or whatever. I thought that was fine. But when you're not even poly with someone and it was clear there's no poly potential, I think at that point it's just cheating, because obviously you're not in a relationship with them at all. Like
That's true.
And if you are in a relationship with one person, the other person's not okay with it. So regarding flies, regarding flies flying around, that happens when you leave like fruit out. That gets old.
Man, I hate fruit flies. They're so
like
annoying.
for instance, I made a smoothie for myself and I didn't put the cup away, and like it started gathering flies. So
You probably washed it, not the cup then.
the cup was fully. I drank everything inside. It was just the walls of it that attracted flies.
Yeah, you should rinse it, Greg.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and follow us on Twitter to keep up to date on your favorite streamers. Blarg you later.